We covered a couple of stories yesterday, folks, about the police both here and across the pond in that they're America. And a couple of people, surprisingly, sort of, not as much had a pop, but were trying to defend the police in one way or another, which I found strange. And more than one person was saying, I mentioned racist within the comments, that I thought maybe some of the actions were racist, and I still do. And people were questioning that. Some folks said, what about, never mind the police over here, what about all that's happened in Rochdale with the grooming of the young girls there, young white girls, by many Pakistani or Asian men? Deplorable, absolutely deplorable. And many have been arrested and many have gone to jail. The police did a crap job. They took forever to do it. They took forever to take them to jail. None of them have got long enough sentences. If it were me, I'd have deported them all and put the families with them. The wives and children, although they've got nothing to do with it, and then they can go and be embarrassed over there in their own country for what they've done. They should have all gone. It's absolutely shocking what happened. It's shocking. But it did, and it's happened. Do I agree with it? Well, you obviously know. I don't. No, I don't. A couple also yesterday said, why on earth have you not mentioned the soldier? The poor defenceless soldier that got knifed multiple times yesterday. Well, I'd heard about it yesterday. I put loads of hours in at work. I got back in very, very late. I knew he was stabbed multiple times. I knew he was still alive, and I do hope he still is, and I hope he pulls through. I hope his injuries aren't life-threatening, but I don't know whether that will or will not be the case. At multiple stabbings, you tend to think they may be. I didn't really know who'd done it at the time, and I didn't know the reasons behind it. I didn't know if it was a hate crime, if it was a racist crime, or what it was. I see today that obviously the soldier was a white person. I knew that. The guy that's did it is black. I don't know if he's also a soldier. I don't know if he doesn't like the guy who's done it too because it's one of his bosses or he's crossed him. I don't know. I don't know if it's a racist thing. I don't know if it's a terrorist thing. I still don't know. What I do know is the soldier's name is Lieutenant Colonel Mark Teeton. As I say, stabbed multiple times by 24-year-old Anthony Esan. He's been charged with carrying an offensive weapon. Well, that's great. But also with attempted murder. That's more like it. And it was saying here, Lieutenant Colonel Mark Teeton, the gentleman that's been stabbed, on the 80th anniversary of D-Day, it's a story I read, he ran 44 miles in a day. 44 miles. I couldn't do the 26 of a marathon. I couldn't do a small marathon of 2.6, never mind 44. 44 miles in a day to raise money for Combat Stress, a veterans' mental health charity. So he's an all-round good egg. He's to be applauded. You know, and I do hope he pulls through. I would hope that anyway. But on reading that, I hope more so. He's obviously got a wife and probably children, and I wish him nothing but the best. I'm really sorry it happened, and I hope they throw the book at the guy that did it. But I still don't know why he did it. I don't know the reason behind it. I've read a quick piece that it didn't say. So at this stage, I don't know. But I only didn't report it yesterday because I didn't know the full facts. I know a little bit more now about who the people were and who did it and whatever else, but I still don't really know the facts. But do I agree with it? Of course I don't. It's absolutely shocking. And that could be racially motivated. I don't know. It was a black man on a white man. It could have been. But I don't know. Terrorist? Could have been. Don't know. Mental health issues and just, it could have been that. It could have been that was the first person that this gent seen and it was the first person he could stab. I honestly don't know. But I hope they throw the book at him. I'll leave it at that.